No. You know, as far as superheroes go, most of them are busy, like, beating up robbers or criminals or stuff.
Petty thieves.
Petty thieves. But I think the pettier crimes that really need to be observed is, like, people have to eat the butts of bread. And I think I'm doing the world a big service by just eating the butts of the bread. And I've contacted Marvel. They said they'd get back to me. They haven't.
I'm surprised they said anything.
Well, I
feel like that wouldn't warrant a response, to be completely honest.
Well, it was my email. It was marvel@gmail.ru, which is a website I own.
Okay.
So I was the one responding, but they haven't gotten back to me yet.
That's fair.
So I guess I'm just your friendly neighborhood butt chewer.
You should get back to you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mackenzie Bezos.
Any relation to Phil Bezos?
I don't think so.
Who's that?
Well, she used to be of relation to Jeff Bezos. But now she's not.
We're in the same boat, me and her, you know? I'm not in relation to Jeff Bezos either.
It's not a boat that I've thought about that much.
It's got good windows.
I guess in that regard we'd be boat buddies.
Yeah.
What does being a boat buddy entail? Like, do we get membership cards that say like we're a member of the Jeff Bezos Club? Or the
No, we would get membership cards that say we are
We'd be the
member of the not Jeff Bezos
not relation
Club.
to Jeff Bezos Club.
Yeah. However, there was a misprint, so as an earlier member, I actually do have a member of the Jeff Bezos Club card.
Oh. I feel like that would be one of those things you'd want to probably get right.
Yeah. They did on the second one. Took months, though.
Yeah, I feel like they probably could have done a better job with that. Like, there's a few things on a card if you're going to make membership cards. Number one, you want to get the name of your club. Like, that's kind of the big uno.
Yeah.
And then number two, you probably want to get the guy's name right.
Yeah.
But that's not as important. Because, like, I can understand where there's some confusion as to how to spell some people's names, but you should know how to spell your own name. And even worse, you should at least know what your own name is.
To be fair, there was a point in my life where I didn't know what one of the letters in my name was. I could not write an E. It was a complicated task. Too complicated for me.
It's a good thing that your parents didn't spell it differently. With two E's, they could have made it.
Could have had more if I had a different name.
Etoets.
Mm-hmm. Or like
Tots.
Yeah. If they would have done something like Brennan.
Right.
Brennene.
That would have been really perplexing. Like, you wouldn't have been able to spell that for a long time until you figured that E out.
Which one?
Well, you'd have had to figure all three of them out. Like, that would take a while.
But once I got it, then I'd be good.
Right. Well, you'd have to get the second one down too, and then you'd have to get the third one. But
the real challenge is getting all three at once.
But I think the bigger conundrum with having Brennan spelled Brennene is that you still wouldn't be able to spell it decent.
Yeah.
I guess your parents didn't take to the goofed up spellings until the second kid.
No, they just had the goofed up names. Not many of folk are named Tots.
Especially not Tots Castleman. That's a rare breed of Castleman.
Yeah. My family isn't even the Castleman.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, to be completely honest with you.
Sorry about all that crinkling. I had to open the next loaf of bread.
You're doing us all a great service. No apology is needed.
That's fair.
But one is wanted.
I gave you one.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I forgive you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, moving on with the episode, we'd like to send our special thanks to our producers.
Ourselves. Thank you.
Your service is greatly appreciated.
You're welcome.
And finally,
Are we done already?
we'd like to end on continuing the episode from here. But first,
Before we continue the
before we
episode from
continue
here.
the episode, we
From
just
here.
wanted to let you know how it was going to go down afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Because we care about our viewers, and you are the most important thing that you are. But because we care about our viewers so much, and we want to continue to bring great content such as this,
Really the best content.
right, we'd like to present you a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, we would.
Welcome to the Waukee Talkie. I'm Alex.
And I am Tots.
And we specialize in very important news. You cannot get the news, not the important news. You can get the unimportant news, but you can't get the important news without watching our podcast.
Amen, sister.
So, we bring the news, and you watch the podcast, and then you get the news.
And then you have the news.
You couldn't have done it without us.
And we could have done it without you.
So thanks for watching the Waukee Talkie.
Now back to our regular programming.
Right, that was a word from our sponsors. Yeah, I know it sucks. We gotta drag on through it, but
They bring in the dough.
yeah, really. I mean, think about how expensive this entire setup is right now. You got the camera. That was, what was that, like $250?
160.
$160. but it's up to $250 because you got to factor in the mounting apparatus.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. We just spent like $20 on that today alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then you got all this electricity to light the set, professionally done. And then you gotta
Just bread?
You gotta factor in the cost of bread, right? And you gotta factor in our time. I mean, we get paid quite a bit of money by us to do this, so that in and of itself is quite expensive.
In full transparency, the breakout of our money, 100% of it goes to me.
And me.
Have you seen a penny?
Well, no, but
Baba Booey.
that doesn't change the fact that,
Who's the one riding high and eating bread over here, huh?
hey, if you say 100% of the money goes to you, and that's a true statement, and I say 100% of the money goes to you or me, that's also a true statement.
Do you think you get paid enough to have logic? The answer is no, because I know how much you're getting paid.
I know how much you're getting paid. You're not making a cent more. You're not making a cent over $5.50 a minute. Imagine getting paid $5.51 a minute. Did you know that he doesn't get paid $5.51 a minute? That's ridiculous.
All my constituents make $5.51 a minute.
Me and my constituents over here making $5.51 a minute. Double up.
All these other associates ain't making jack.
Are they making Jill at least?
I did not inquire.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Today is a big day.
Yeah?
As the title of the episode suggests, it's a big face reveal.
So yeah. I think we owe it to the audience.
Yeah, we really owe it to the audience.
For some reason, there's this big thing where everybody likes seeing other people's faces.
Right.
And we think since we've come so far... we owe it to you guys.
Right. It's a dramatic moment.
Really monumental. You know, during that face reveal, you know what I was thinking?
No. I could guess, but I
what's your guess?
Couldn't know. I was thinking it was something about not being able to save the world by eating bread butts with your mask on.
You know, I actually haven't thought into it that far.
Well, think about this. If you're going to be a superhero, you got to, like, wear a mask, right? And a cape.
Sure.
But a mask is a big part of it, right? So, I think it's probably better that Marvel doesn't suck you up into their empire, their universe. Because if you did, then it would impede your ability to perform your duties.
You're right.
And you're not doing this for the glory. Well,
I mean, no, I'm not doing this for the glory.
I'm doing this for a great low rate.
Bread butt chewing is a humbling experience.
It's true. It's a small part, but I did a small part. Earlier today, I had a hot dog with a bread butt. I saw it sitting up there, saw the loaf was getting depleted.
Ooh, loaf depletion is a real problem in our country.
I said to myself, that bread butt's still on there, and that loaf is getting depleted. Somebody ought to do something.
Somebody lick your hands. Amen.
I only licked one hand.
I didn't say somebody's. Now we're kind of out of whack, but it's all the same, I guess. story. We almost just drove over an isolated deer leg.
That was a squirrel.
Had a big leg.
That was the whole squirrel.
Oh.
Funny as it may
was all
seem.
leg?
Tots,
Yeah.
you're an idiot.
Yeah.
That was the entire squirrel, body and all. It was 4 legs, but they were only a small portion of that which we saw. Have I made myself clear?
I don't know what to say. You've done it.
Good. Now it is time to perform the greatest feat we've ever performed. The great hat switch. Thank you very much.
I can eat bread to that.
There is a subdivision coming up on the right.
Bro, there's been some subdivisions already.
Yeah, but this one's on the right.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't had any right subdivisions.
Sure we have.
Oh. No, we've had some right subdivisions.
But this one's on the right. And it's called Black Hawk. I think they're trying to tell us something.
Maybe they use those, like, routers by Netgear.
Speaking of a router,
I hardly know her.
my grandma was asking me earlier today
Yeah.
about what router she should get. She's looking for a new one. And I think she'd be willing to spend quite a bit of money if it were to be a high quality router.
Sure.
Especially one that would last for a while, and then she wouldn't have to get a new one or worry about upgrading for a bit. So, knowing that you are the expert in routing matters that you are,
I hardly knowing.
right? I told her that I would ask your opinion and then relay it to her. So that being stated, what is your opinion?
Depends on what kind of router you're looking for.
A good one.
Like a soil router? Or like a ditch router?
No, I think it was, one of those, the ones that add things to the environment instead of taking them out.
Oh, like a GPS router.
No, close. It was a internet, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
She wants a freaking internet?
No, an internet router.
Oh.
I don't think she'd be opposed to an internet, but an internet router would be most helpful.
Right. My advice would be to get a good one.
Oh.
And one with a cool name.
Well, you get to pick the name. She'll probably do something like
Boinga Boinga.
Ugly Apple with Worm.
That's a quality name. Generally, if I had to guess, if I had to name a child, that would be somewhere on the list.
But what would you name the router? Wait. I don't care what you'd name the router.
Oh.
I need the kind of router.
Oh.
The brand and the model, possibly.
Probably Meyer brand.
like the grocery store.
Yeah. And if they don't make one, you don't need an internet.
But she does need an internet. What if they don't make one?
Then she don't need an internet.
I don't think that's how that works.
Alex, you can bet your middle dollar that if Meyer don't make it, I don't take it.
I ain't betting on that.
I'm really hoping I'd win that bet.
So again, I ask you, give me a long enough lever and a place to rest it, or I will kill one hostage every hour.
We find ourselves at an impasse. Because I ain't got no hostages, and you ain't got no lever. Truly, we have a problem.
I have the hostages.
Oh.
You want the hostages.
I have a lever!
I want it.
Well, shoot.
I give you hostages.
Awesome.
You give me lever. You give me lever first.
Well, hold up.
Else they're not hostages.
What if I really wanted to show them the lever? Could I have it for a bit longer?
I release to you one hostage. You show hostage lever. Hostage take video of lever. You give me lever. I give you rest of hostages. Hostage show other hostages video of lever. Capiche?
I'm still stuck on why you're talking like some Dumbo.
Because I am a gumbo who has taken hostages. And I will speak however I please because I have the hostages.
And I have the lever. What if I'm holding the lever hostage?
Then we are at an impasse.
That's what I was saying this whole time. But you wouldn't listen. You were too busy shooting people every minute.
Hour.
Oh, we're fine.
Kill one hostage each hour. Not necessarily shoot. But actually, what kind of router?
Well, hold on a second, because these details are important. If a hostage dies in the span of the hour, are you still going to kill a different one at the end of the hour, or does that one suffice?
Depends on if I like the ones that are left.
If you like the ones that are left, will you or won't you shoot an additional one?
I don't shoot people if I like them. Also, who said anything about shooting?
Sorry. It's really the gun that gives it away.
That was just to make vague threats.
Let me get this straight. You were going to threaten them with a gun and then kill them in alternative manners?
I haven't made plans yet. Still got 55 minutes on this hour.
Understandable. I would get a Netgear.
Any particular kind?
The closer it looks to an alien spider spaceship, the better.
Best part about that is that's pretty accurate. you've made up your mind about the lever, I really don't want to commit felonies if I can avoid it. There was the other deer leg.
I'm telling you, these deer legs are all around.
But that was a squirrel. I was making fun of you with that comment, but then you took it like I meant it seriously.
We're going to find the other two, and then you're going to have to admit that those have all been deer legs. There's no way around it. If we find 4, it is irrefutable. You winking? If you wink, like more. Oh shoot! We're gonna get one of those Meyer Brown routers. Understandable. Dude, I can't wait. You know what they say? Meyer is the place with the helpful stuff.
Fresh home.
That says home fresh.
No, that says fresh, and then it says home independently of fresh.
Oh. I see. Well, if we're going to get stuff at Meyer, we best park.
No, we're not. I just wanted to wave to the routers as we passed, but then I didn't see them, so I didn't wave.
Well, you have to go in the store.
That's probably where my plan went awry. I think that I was probably right when I told the class that we could definitely make crosswalks out of brick. I stand by that.
Okay.
Usually I walk over it. On it? Over it?
Through it.
I stayed at that Comfort Inn in Suites once, which was really funny if you think about it.
Yeah.
Imagine staying at a hotel in your hometown when your house is 10 minutes away.
Did that in Milwaukee last winter.
That's different. That was with a bunch of other people.
Well, there's usually other people at hotels.
No,
It'd be even weirder if there weren't.
In your party, specifically. In this case, it was literally just family members, immediate family members that also occupied the same house.
I shared a room with some dude I'd never met.
Right. Also, in your particular case, hotel was probably an upgrade from your normal living accommodations. Whereas in our case, it was certainly not.
I cannot confirm nor deny these allegations on the basis that Sandberg, the entity, may shoot me.
Cheryl Sandberg?
No, the actual tower.
Oh.
The dorm building has a tendency to shoot those who downplay its quality. They don't really have laws
That's
against
rough.
Inanimate murder.
Well, what would you do? Condemn it? This building has been condemned for murder in the 4th degree.
Yeah?
They had to invent a new degree.
Yeah.
That's kind of what colleges are in the business of, honestly, is
Inventing new degrees.
handing out degrees.
Yeah. Mine's pretty good at inventing new ones.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
instead going to turn
Don't turn there.
here.
Oh, yeah. Wait, this is allowable.
Yeah, because I've actually never turned here before.
Okay, this is epic. We just made a turn.
There is literally zero reason to turn there. Like, there is not a situation. This is a stop.
I was just gonna let you run it.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered much, but there's.
I would have had a citizen's arrest.
You can't citizens arrest somebody for a
That's what you
violation.
think. Oh shoot! I've been slacking in my duties.
I could actually have you then arrested for kidnapping. Not that I would, because I'd be too busy laughing while you attempted to citizens arrest me as...
Sir, I would have the most successful citizen's arrest against you anybody's ever had.
In a very removed sense, that is probably right. Although I suspect that people could have...
The removal would be you.
I'm the one driving.
Well, we'd have to switch if I arrested you.
I just wouldn't switch. What are you going to do about it? You can't make me stop. We already proved that.
What if I told you there was a stop sign up ahead?
What if we took East River Road? We're
No,
going
wait,
up
this
a
goes
hill.
east.
This is going north.
Sorry.
But
Directions don't matter when
it's
you're on East River
of
Road.
the river.
This bread loaf really wants to preside over its butt.
And then what if we drove on the bike path for a while?
That's what my GPS tries to have me do all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kinda
Google
funny.
keeps thinking I'm a bike even though I go at like 80 or 90.
On this road?
On this road in particular. How about Buttman for a superhero name?
I thought we already established that you can't be a superhero and perform your duties.
That's true. It's all in the line of duty.
We wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
No, sir.
What is the speed limit on this road?
35.
That's a dumb speed limit.
45. You were saying?
I'm saying that while you cannot make me stop, I'll do it voluntarily.